Over the years, African cuisines have been one of the pillars of African culture due to the wide varieties and the organic materials and taste, which you can't beat in any way. And on today's episode, we're going to be talking more about the strengths of the African cuisines and the strengths of the African culture when it comes to food. In today's episode, we have one of those people who are championing African restaurants in Qatar. Okay, if you are in Qatar and you don't know that there are African restaurants in Qatar, today's episode is going to bring that to you. You just need to sit back, relax, and let's discuss this. I am your host, Famous Aluya. I'm not alone as usual. I have my co-host with me, Delisha. How are you today, Delisha?
I'm very well, thank you, Famous. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Happy to be here again. It's always exciting when it's time for sets like this.
Yes.
Another opportunity to bring the best of content to our viewers. Mm-hmm. It's so warm.
It's really warm and exciting. I really feel you. I agree with you on that one. Well, hello to our wonderful viewers, and thank you so much for tuning in to yet another amazing podcast on The Inside. My name is Delisha Chetty.
Our guest today is a Ghanaian who has been in Qatar for 8 years and at some point decided to start a business in Qatar. She started up her restaurant business in Qatar, and she has seen the restaurant grow to the level it is now, just from the start of the World Cup. She is anticipating a much bigger and higher growth in the near future for her restaurants. Now, before I introduce our guest, I believe you can find African food in every country of the world. You agree with me? I don't think there's any country in the world that does not have African food or African restaurants, right? And Qatar is not left out.
Yes.
So today we're going to let you know that Qatar also has African restaurants, wide range, not one, not two, not three. So today we're bringing forth to discuss with us today the African restaurant business in Qatar. So our esteemed viewers, please join me to welcome Mrs. Esther Asarebea Gyamera. I know I have messed up with this name. I know I've messed She's
very
going to
close,
correct.
though. Very close.
I'm close, right? It's okay. She's going to correct us. Right? I'm not from Ghana, so I'm not expected to pronounce it very, very correct.
You tried.
So she's going to tell us. But today we're going to be talking on the topic, running an African restaurant in Qatar, my experience. So Esther is going to be talking to us on her experience, on her journey in starting and running an African restaurant in Qatar.
Wow,
so first, I want to welcome you to our studios.
Welcome,
Thank
Esther.
you.
Thank you for joining us on
Thank
today's
you for having
episode.
me. Thank you.
Before we start, can you please tell our viewers your correct name, the correct pronunciation for your name?
Well,
I don't want to be held responsible for telling our viewers the wrong name. So tell us.
my name is Esther Asarebea Gyamera.
Gyamera.
Yeah.
Asarebea.
Asarebea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Gyamera.
I'm close.
Yeah.
I was close. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
you-
must
you
start
tried.
with A.
Yeah,
It
you
was
did.
very close.
What's the meaning of this? Of
Asarebea means seriousness, intent. You know, yeah.
And Gyamera?
Gyamera, I don't know. That's my family name. That's
Okay.
my surname.
Okay.
So Asarebea is my middle name.
Okay.
I was named after my grandfather's brother in my tribe. You know, you can be named after somebody. He is a male and he's called Asari.
Okay.
So I'm called Asarebea. So when I mention my name Asarebea, you can tell which part of Ghana I'm from, which language I speak in Ghana. Yeah.
Which is which?
So
which part?
I speak Ekwapim.
Okay.
Ekwapim is my dialect, and I'm from the Akan tribe in Ghana.
In Ghana.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay.
Okay, I don't know so
In
much
the
about
eastern
Ghana.
part.
Eastern
yeah.
part of
Yeah.
Ghana.
Akan is the biggest tribe in Ghana. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Okay.
the take home. That's the take home for our viewers.
Yeah.
So the biggest tribe in Ghana is what?
Akan.
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 Yeah, Akan.
Okay.
The Akan tribe.
Okay,
Akan
that's
tribe.
a good take home for today.
You know, in Africa, we have tribes.
We have so many.
We have so many.
I don't know how many tribes you have in Ghana, but our own in Nigeria runs in hundreds, yeah?
we have 8 tribes.
8.
Yeah.
Okay, that's impressive.
Akan is the biggest. So Akan is like, for example, Arabic. When a Qatari speak, you know this is from Qatar. Egyptian would understand, but Egyptian speaks, and you can tell this is Egyptian. You know. So in the Akan tribe, we have different
accents.
But we all understand each other.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, let's just jump into our subjects for today. You run an African restaurant. I'm still calling it African because you have to tell us if it's an African restaurant or if it's a Ghanaian restaurant. You run an African restaurant called Mukase.
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 Yeah.
Mukase. That's very interesting. It's an interesting name.
Yeah.
You want to tell us the meaning of that?
Mukase means kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In my
Dialect.
Okay. Yeah. It means kitchen. You want me to tell you why?
How did you come about that name? Why did you choose?
I've always wanted to use the name. If I'm outside my country, I need to carry Africa with me, you know. Yeah. So even among my children, I said I would never give any child English name. I almost changed my name from Esther. That's not, you know. So I was like...
Very African.
Yeah.
African runs in your blood.
I almost did affidavit to change Esther to just purely local. So people would ask me when I mention my name, where are you from? So my children will always have a local name. My business will have a local name. And you always have to ask me for the meaning. It has to tell you it's coming from somewhere. You need to know where this name is coming from. It means kitchen. Yeah.
So what that means is gives you an opportunity to tell people about Africa.
Right.
Because people want to know the meaning of the name.
Yes.
So at the same time, you telling them the meaning, it's you teaching, transferring the knowledge of Africa.
Yeah.
That's a solid footprint you have there. Well done. Do you want to tell us about yourself a bit before we go further so that our viewers will have an idea of who Esther is? She has a restaurant, Mukase African restaurant in Qatar, but we want to know you more a bit.
I have already mentioned my name, Esther Asarebea Gyamera. I was born and raised in Ghana. I am a basic education graduate. I didn't go to high school. I had a chance to go to, but I had no support. I didn't want to be. So when I realized there was no one to push me, a family member helped me to learn a skill, hairdressing. That was one job I hate in my life, like when I was a child. If you're a hairdresser, I hate you because you're a hairdresser.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know, because I hate the job.
Okay.
So what does the job have to do with hating the people?
I don't know. I just didn't like hairdressing. And he said, I will help you do this. And so one day I told myself, this is what you want to be in future, but you know, there's no one to push you.
Yeah.
If you don't do it, then what are you going to do? So I said, okay, because I'm not good with art.
Okay.
You know, this is artwork. Then I told myself, you have to do this. This is what is going to take care of you in future. There's no one. There's someone is actually doing you a favor now. So with determination, I went in. And then here I am. I've been doing hairdressing for the past, since 2011. Yeah, about 13, 12 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah. I did hairdressing.
And now do you love it?
Of course, I love it.
Oh, wonderful.
So when did this transition happen from hating it to loving it? When did it happen?
The moment I told myself, one day I told myself I have to do this because otherwise how would I survive? I went into it with my all, you know, and then I have to learn it. I was doing well.
It's a very interesting story.
Yeah.
Because what I've gotten to understand is as much as education is very important, but not being able to have it because I believe you wanted to have it, but you didn't get the support.
in my country, you will be given a high school. They choose a high school for you to go to. Based on your performance, they choose a course for you.
Yeah.
And if you don't perform well, you're not going to be chosen. So I did well. I got a school. I was supposed to do business in school.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And some of my colleagues who did not do well, they paid bribe and they went. I had to, give up all my dreams, but I'm happy.
Yeah, but you're happy, and I'm happy for the fact that
I gave in for the hairdressing course.
But at the end of the day, way back you wanted to do business in school. You wanted to study business.
That's what they actually did, chose for me.
you.
I had wanted to be a journalist.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But based on my performance, they chose the course for me and a school.
Maybe you're very good in mathematics. And,
I was terrible. And surprisingly, I passed.
Yeah.
Mathematics was my fear. I thought I was going to fail. I passed mathematics. So I suppose
It means
that's
there was
why
something
they
in
gave
you
me.
you didn't set early.
Yeah.
So when you had the opportunity to write that exam, you went, the best in you came out. But the truth is, I must say, well done, because despite the limitation of having
Yes.
access to education,
Yeah.
you actually chose an alternative, going to learn something. So what it tells our viewers is there's never a limit to success.
Yes. Yeah.
If you have limitations, okay, there are limitations in life, but what is most important is you need to turn your limitation into another level of energy. Turn it into an advantage, all right? And the sky will
sky's
definitely
the
be your starting point.
Amazing.
It's all good. Thank you for sharing this
Thank
story
you.
with us.
Yeah.
It's really
My life
heartwarming.
it's a
Yeah,
lot.
thank you so much. Thank you for sharing that. I think what really stood out for me was when you said that you had to get to a point and it was a power of the mind. So you had to make that decision and say, okay, this is a situation, but this is how I need to think about it now. And look where it's brought you. So that's amazing.
Right.
So thank you for that. It just shows us the power of the mind. And when we put our mind to something, it can be accomplished. So thank you for that. So talking about your restaurant, why did you choose to invest in such a business like this in Qatar? And could you kindly just take us through the process of how it happened?
Okay. When I came to Qatar, many people come, expatriates come, and especially our fellow Africans.
We are Africans, so
Our
Some of us come and they are like, they don't stay in the city, so they are kept somewhere. From work to accommodation, like that. Repeat. During weekends, they don't go anywhere. They think this is Qatar, This is Qatar. There's nothing here. I have to go back home, and so for me, when I came, there's positive and negative everywhere. I focus on the positive side. I realized there are things that Africans are lacking here. Indians are united. Filipinos are united. They come together and set up something because coming up with a business is not easy. So, and then there's no Africa. I saw one Nigerian restaurant in the Pacomo, and it's closed now. That was the only.
It was more like a Nigerian Kenyan restaurant in Pacomo, yes.
That was the only one I saw at the time. I mean, the only one in Qatar at the time. And they closed it. So I said, there's no Ghanaian restaurant here. I used to cook at home. People would give me money, and based on your money, I would do it. When I finish working, I come home, I cook for them. But then I need to legalize it so that I will be free, So I was always looking for the opportunity, either to partner with a Qatari. At that time, I realized you can only do it through Qatari. They own part of your business.
Yeah.
And then later they said the government, you can do it through the government, which you can be 100% owner.
Yeah.
So I went somewhere I was looking for a sponsor because I was doing my hairdressing. I need to change my sponsorship because my sponsor was no longer in the country. And then the person said, I will help you set up, the business if you want to. I said, I have something in mind. And that's it. So I've always wanted to open a restaurant, a restaurant somewhere. And I always want to invest in essential things, you know. Food, it's very important in human life. Someone can sleep on the street, you know, you can shave your hair, but you can't go to sleep empty stomach. You need to eat.
Food
and
is
we
an
don't
essential
have
element of
anything
life.
like that here as Africans, so why don't I invest into that, you know?
So will you say you're the first Ghanaian restaurant in Qatar?
First Ghanaian restaurant.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mukase restaurant is the first in Qatar.
Incredible.
It's the first.
Lovely.
People had been here for decades, 40, 30 years, I mean Ghanaians. And I came as a young lady for a few years, and then I was able to do this.
So you've been in Qatar for 8 years? And,
Yeah, almost.
Almost
September.
8 years.
Yeah.
And when did you start your restaurant business?
2022, November.
Just before the World Cup?
Yeah.
Did you set it up because of the World Cup? Because
No.
you knew that Ghana was coming to the World Cup?
Like I said, I've always wanted,
Yeah,
but I was
yeah.
looking for the opportunity.
yeah.
Yes.
So it just came. At the time, I was planning to leave the country because I had applied for school in Canada.
Yeah.
I got the admission, you know, the acceptance letter came. I had started my immigration process. Some immigration lawyer had eaten my money. I sent him, I said, give my money back. He didn't give me it, you know. So I was like, I was contemplating whether or not I should go to Canada and start life all over with my savings, or I should stay in Qatar. I'm not growing any younger. I'm not sure how life is going to be over there for me. Nova Scotia is a very cold area, you know. It's in the coastal area of Canada. And Canada is already cold.
And it's not an African thing. The cold is not an African
I
thing.
cannot handle the cold.
At least I know Qatar. So at the time, I have already written my IELTS, the English test. I did, I passed. That's what I needed to start the process, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
I paid money to do all of this. Then at that time of going through I had all my documents ready. I'm okay to start my immigration and then get my visa. And I said, the same time, this Qatari person had brought me the opportunity. So which one should I choose? You know, I said, I'm going to stay in Qatar. And if I'm able to establish here, I can travel anywhere. I want to go to.
That's a great decision. Looking back to that time you made that drastic decision, do you have any regrets not leaving Qatar?
No.
Why?
No, I don't. I don't. It hasn't been easy, but I don't regret at all.
Why don't you regret it?
What's the great things that have happened?
What was that motivation that kept you here? The thing you're looking back to now, you're happy?
I realized life wouldn't have been easy for me over there. Yeah. And then here, I understood, you know, the process, the process of setting up a business. It's not going to, everything is not going to come by your profit. The money will not come back within a short time. You have to understand, be patient. So I understand, and the way things are going, it's not bad.
Okay.
It's not bad at all.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm happy to hear that.
I don't.
You're happy on.
Yeah, I don't really do hair much like she knows, as I used to do because I had a baby.
Yeah.
So, but I'm still surviving because of the business.
Restaurants.
Yeah.
But sorry, just to touch on that
Yeah.
point about when Famous asked you about why, you know, if you have any regrets, and surely you don't. Your little boy came along, isn't it? If you went to Canada, do you think that would have happened?
The same year I got married with my business, I got pregnant.
Oh, the same year?
The same, 3 things happened to me.
Now I know why you say you don't regret it.
Exactly.
You know.
There are so many memories that came from that decision.
Yeah, I got pregnant. I was like, Delisha, I'm pregnant. She was like, what? I was so busy. All money invested. My husband had invested everything he had. And then, you know, but for the baby to come along, we're not expecting. But I was happy.
No?
Very happy. Busy.
Bundle of joy.
Yeah, I was pregnant. I used to go and cook. I would cook. My husband would close from work. He would also come and help me in the restaurant. And then we were cooking together. No sleep until now. Even
No sleep
when I don't feel like going, I have to go.
Yeah, yeah.
Pregnancy, it's not easy. I was new to it. It wasn't easy.
But you survived.
Yeah,
You survived, and
yes.
it's not a story of
So
the past.
yeah,
woman.
you reminded
Yeah,
me. Three
but
things happen, and I'm happy.
That's a good reference point. So in your restaurant, do you only cater for Ghanaian dishes, or you also have other African cuisines included?
I would say it's more of West. You know, for us from the Western side, we have things in common.
Yeah.
So, but even with that, anybody can consume. I want to focus more, like this is Mukase, it's a name from my country, and I want to bring Ghana to Qatar.
Okay.
You know, and I would want everyone on board because it's easy for people to consume. Yes, I'm only cooking Ghanaian food.
Ghanaian food.
Yeah.
So for our viewers who wants to come to your restaurant,
Yeah.
so they come in because you are serving only Ghanaian food.
Yeah.
All right. So Mukase restaurant in Qatar, we can now confidently say it's a Ghanaian restaurant, not just an African restaurant. Ghanaian restaurant where you can find the best of Ghanaian cuisines, right?
Yeah, it's Ghanaian, it's African as well.
Oh.
Because
it's African.
It's from
but
Africa.
But the dishes there is Ghanaian dishes.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
which is good.
Yeah, from
It's all right.
Ghana.
That's a good one.
It's Ghanaian.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So Delisha, are you excited about? Have you tried Ghanaian food before?
And you're not going to be happy with me when I tell you what I need to tell you.
Okay, don't say it. Please proceed.
Yes, but let me not. Okay, Esther, where do you see your business in 2 to 5 years?
I would want my business to be big in Qatar. Yeah, I want to open branches. Yeah.
So not just one, you want to have multiple?
No, that's not the plan. Yeah, we are hoping to grow bigger.
Okay.
Bigger, yeah.
In terms of growing bigger and the consistency, you've tried since November 2022, your business have been running. You know, entrepreneurship is not easy globally, not just in Qatar. And Qatar has its own uniqueness. But within these years, has there been a point where you wanted to give up, where you wanted to like just close up and say, okay, I can't continue this type of business? No. Never?
From 2022 till now? No.
Okay.
No.
That's the response was
no,
just too
very
sharp. It
confident.
just shut me off.
You know, growing up as a child,
Yeah.
I used to do business. I go to school. School days are 5 days.
Yeah.
I go to school 4 days in a week. I use 1 day to go to market and sell, so that I can take care of myself. I close when I sell from the market, I use the profits to buy something, and then I sell in the night while I look in a book. I will sit under the street light.
Wow.
I'm selling. When customers are not coming, I'm looking through the book.
That's
I use the
determination.
profit
My
for
goodness,
that.
my heart.
So for me, I'll skip 1 day in a week. My colleagues know, yeah, she's not coming. Today is Wednesday.
It's a business day.
I'm not. So I have done a lot of business as a child, you know. So I know business. I know how it is to have a business. It's like getting into having a baby or marriage. You need to understand what you are getting yourself into. If you don't understand,
You miss it. Your story is very, very.
There has
very,
never been a
interesting.
single day. My husband is the type who would say, no, wait, hold on. I said, no, wait. Yes, in the beginning, it wasn't easy at all. The setup wasn't easy. I would come home and I would cry. I sit down, I cry. I said, I need to release this. I cry, and then I get up. You're running a marathon, you know. You want to win, and then at the end, you need to get the trophy. When you fell down, you have bruises.
Yeah.
Are you going to let that come in vain? No, you need to win the trophy so you can look at your scars and say, this is what I got. I got this trophy from this scar, you know?
Yeah.
Don't give up. You're already in it. So me, there hasn't been a single day. I have invested so much in this country or the business. Why should I give up? Then my money is gone.
This is encouraging. I just hope, I'm so touched by
There hasn't been a single
your story. I believe our viewers are getting this very interesting and also getting the points. There's so much gain in determination. There's so much gain in focus. All right? You cannot let your limitation pull you down. Failure is not an excuse. It means you need to turn your limitation into an advantage. You can do it if you set your mind at it. Okay, Esther was able to do it. Look at how she has come all the way from your school days, doing business, to survive, still staying focused, and you're here today, still in the line of business. Well done.
Wow.
Well
Yeah.
done.
Well done.
Well done.
Yeah,
It's really brilliant. My heart was really touched. I was like,
yeah, a business
imagine
person.
sacrificing so much and studying underneath the street light. Yeah, that must have
That's
been
a
very
story. You should write a book someday.
Exactly.
That's
People
so-
need to learn. People need to hear your story. Aside the fact that they're going to hear it from the Inside podcast.
Yes.
People need to read your story.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing your books on Amazon or anywhere sometime
Come
soon.
on now.
It's all good.
Esther, tell us about, let's talk about the raw materials when it comes to
Yeah.
the food and the spices.
Right.
How do you get those? Do you perhaps get them in Qatar as well, or how do you get them?
I get some from Qatar
Oh,
and some from home.
Okay.
okay.
There are some I need to bring from home, otherwise you're
like
not going
what?
to
Which
taste.
ones?
A lot like the red oil,
Okay.
yam. We need some of yam and akatwa.
Cassava?
We call it akatwa. You call it egusi.
Egusi. Oh,
Yeah.
you do egusi also?
Yeah.
Oh,
It has to come from home. Gari has to come from home.
Gari.
No, cassava, you find it here.
okay.
We have,
you can process.
rice.
Excuse me, you can
get
process it. Yeah.
Yeah, we buy from, we have, there are a lot of companies here, they import.
Okay.
Yeah, we buy cassava here. We buy those hibiscus flowers for the juice. We buy a lot of them. We buy them here. The rice, cassava, the corn, we get them here.
So
Yeah,
the raw materials, most of the raw materials are
From
available
here
here,
and-
and they are affordable to
Yeah,
they are affordable.
yeah, it
also.
makes sense. You don't have to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Ghanaian food now. Or let's talk about Ghana actually.
Okay.
What are the main staple food in Ghana? I know the north, the south, or the east
Yeah.
have different ones, but there
Yeah.
should be one that is common. Okay, among the Ghanaians. I heard
Right.
previously that the starchy food is one of those.
Yeah, there is fufu. Why?
You know, fufu is one of our delicacies from
Yes.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
Fufu is something that gives you so much of strength. So it's good to hear that fufu is one of your staple.
We,
Uh-oh.
you know, in
The
Africa,
drilling has begun.
we eat more carbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More for
That's what
solidity.
Yeah.
That's why we are solid.
Yeah, so fufu,
Strong.
jollof rice, the chairman. And
I'm saying nothing about it.
okay, gari and beans with plantain. We call it gobe. It has a nickname. That's the nickname, gobe.
Gobe.
Yeah,
That's
gari with beans, plantain, and red oil.
I
Okay.
love plantain.
Your
Is
favorite.
it the cooked beans? After cooking the beans with the red oil, you serve it in a plate, then you put garlic.
Everything is separate. So when you want to eat, you dish. Beans, you add the oil. And in the oil, we make it like, we put some tomato. You make not the pepper to make it like a stock.
Okay.
You fry to make it smell good and taste nice. So the oil, beans, and then you add gari. And if you want plantain, you add it. You have the gobe. So you mix it.
Okay.
And then,
Do you sell it in your restaurant here?
yes.
So if we come to your restaurant, what we should ask for is gobe.
Yeah, you can add for gobe, or you want gari with beans and plantain. Yeah.
For me, the way I eat gari, let me. I hope they are not looking. The way I eat beans, is beans with a soaked gari. Don't quote me anywhere.
Okay.
Beans with soaked gari.
Hey.
That's the Nigerian version.
Just,
not all Nigerians eat it that way.
Just the raw one?
No, after cooking the beans, with the spices, you put palm oil in it.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
After it's well cooked, you serve it.
Inside.
Then eat it with
the
gari,
wet one.
The gari.
That it looks
soaked.
like a bar.
No. You just put water, put gari, stir it, remove the first, filter out the first water, put another water, stir it, put the sugar and milk.
Sugar?
Yeah.
Wow.
Milk. And then beans.
In the gari. Welcome to Nigeria. But not all Nigerians eat it that way. Right?
Oh.
There are special people like us.
Special people like
Because
famous
we
that
also have we can make
that's a new dish we can invent.
Some people eat with plantain, fried plantain. Some people eat it with bread. But for me, famous aluya, I eat it with soaked
The
gari.
African shake.
I'm special. I eat my own special.
Because
cuisine.
we have a bean stew as well. You can make the stew with the beans, tomato, everything in there. And you can eat with whatever you want to. And then we will soak gari with water, milk. You can add peanut or milk. And then you eat. But I cannot eat the soakings with beans.
Beans that is cooked.
Yeah, I know.
Prepared. Okay, don't worry, I'll teach you. Let me go get food handling certificate and come to your kitchen, your restaurant kitchen, and I'll cook it for you.
I'm telling you.
Then what else?
By the way, famous cooks very well.
Yeah?
So, yeah.
Don't say that on set.
Nice.
Don't say that on set.
The way he described,
It's already out.
he's already invented some cuisine. I want to try that.
For famous, yeah, I'm very good in mixing food. Like
you try to make it your own.
Yeah, I just try to create famous own identity when it comes to food. You know, something that if you go elsewhere, you won't find it. You only remember that it was when I visited famous I had that.
Ah, right. Okay.
But anyway, let me not say more because now so many secrets are
Secret?
I don't want to know. Those are my personal things. Let me keep them.
Okay. Personal and precious things.
Yeah, those are my personal things. Okay.
Okay, the time has finally arrived. Famous,
What time is that?
Are you ready for this?
Okay, I know. I think I know.
Ooh.
That's why I'm turning my face off.
I think I know.
Okay. I need to breathe for this one. Right. Now, I think it's time to address the bigger elephant in the room. Are you ready for this, Esther?
Yes.
Are you ready, famous?
Yes, we are ready.
Yeah, we are ready.
We've been
Viewers,
ready for...
are you ready, viewers?
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, we know that it is an unending battle between Nigeria and Ghana. All right. And for sure, that battle is not going to end today in our studio. But we know that you are going to give us the answer. So, Esther.
Man.
Ghana jollof or Nigerian jollof?
The truth is they will never agree, but let's hear. They will not agree on this. Let's hear.
You know what?
Oh.
For us from Nigeria and those of us in the west of Africa, we have things in common.
Yes.
In the land. And we have more food than the rest of the Africans. You know, I am Ghanaian, I would say. Yeah.
Proudly Ghanaian, hey?
Oh, let's see. If you come to my home, I would say, my mom's food tastes nice. Of course, whose food do I say? This is what I'm used to, right? This is what I'm used to growing up. This is what
Someone is being diplomatic here. Continue. Someone is being diplomatic.
Yeah, everyone cooks in a different way.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's hear you.
Everyone cooks in a different. So for me, when people ask me, I would say taste the two and tell me.
Okay, fair.
That's what I always say.
Fair enough.
Taste the two.
So that's what you're telling us
and
today.
you tell me. Yeah.
So what are you saying now that for you, what she's asking?
For me.
For you, Esther, Ghana jollof or Nigerian jollof, no sentiment. Forget the fact you're Ghanaian, you're wearing the print of Ghana.
Choose one, eh?
Yeah, where are you standing?
Of course, Ghana.
Oh, okay.
I cannot say. Like I said, if you ask me, I would say my mom cooks the best food.
Yeah.
Because that is what I've been eating since I was a child.
True.
You know, this is what I've been, yeah.
Yeah, but I wonder when this battle is going to end, because for
Never.
me, the Nigerian jollof is best.
But then what is the
It
difference?
will never.
What is the difference in the recipe that makes it different between the Nigerian jollof and in the Ghanaian jollof? What difference, what is the different touch that you have
Okay.
to this specific meal?
I think I saw a video, but I'm not sure if that's how they prepare it.
For Nigeria.
Yeah.
But let's hear you. I'll tell you.
Yes.
I'm a
So-
good cook, like she said. I'll tell you if
Oh,
you.
so
I
if it's
saw
close
I
enough.
saw on the internet they
Yeah.
mix the sauce, right?
Yeah.
And then they cook the rice and put the rice in the sauce and
Okay.
cook together. For us, we don't cook the rice. That is something I realized.
What do you do?
We don't cook the rice first before putting in the sauce.
So how do you do it?
We wash the rice and put in the sauce and cook jollof. Yeah.
So you
After
make
you make
the sauce. Yeah.
yeah.
After making the sauce, you put the rice.
You
the
wa-
washed rice.
Yeah, yeah, and
You
then
just
you
wash it with cold water.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
hot
yeah, water. Yeah, yeah.
Cold water, and you put it inside and allow it to cook.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, now
So yeah, so in general we don't cook the rice at all before
Okay.
putting in the sauce.
So you use the washed raw rice.
Yeah,
and
the raw
cook
one.
it with the sauce.
Yeah. Am I correct? You cook
No.
before or no?
no,
I don't
you're talking about yourself.
Me, I
mind your
saw on
business. Mind your own. Mind your own Ghanaian.
I saw on the internet.
Finish yours,
That's
then
what
I'll
I'm
say
saying.
my own.
It's a question.
I'm not ready for this battle.
You have to always be ready. You're coming to the studio and you're coming to meet a Nigerian, so you should know that this question will come up.
When I saw that part, and then I realized he's here.
Okay, now this is it. For Nigeria, the uniqueness of Nigerians' jollof rice, it's how will I say it now? It's extreme. We're unique in diverse ways because there are different ways we cook our jollof rice.
Okay.
In Nigeria, there's difference between the party jollof rice and the jollof rice you cook in your kitchen for home.
Oh,
consumption.
right. Tell me.
Yeah, the method of cooking, the taste, the aroma, it's different.
All right.
So most people in Nigeria, they rush to, for example, funeral. Funeral jollof rice is very different. Yeah,
really?
it tastes differently.
Okay.
See, ask Nigerians will know. If you're watching us, just put it on the comment section if I'm saying the right thing. Yeah, really, because you go to funeral, you eat something different. You come home, the taste is different, all right? But they are all cooked differently, okay? In your home, for example, you can choose to parboil the rice, then make your sauce, then put the parboiled rice into the sauce to cook together. Some people will wash it, like you said, okay, uncooked, and put it into the sauce, and they all cook together. So people cook it differently. So if you go on YouTube, you'll see different methods of cooking jollof rice.
Okay.
But when you visit Nigeria, right, and you want to eat jollof rice, please try to go to a wedding or a funeral for you to eat that special jollof rice.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the one I saw is for home.
It might be. I don't know the one you saw.
I saw on the internet.
Yeah, but
But-
this battle for jollof rice is not going to end in our studio, like you said.
Yeah.
But now, what we can take home, viewers, Nigerian jollof rice is the best. Ghana jollof rice is the best. It depends on what you are eating.
Yeah.
So you are the one to
Depends
eat
on the
it.
taste, yeah.
Have a feel of it. Let us know
I
which
always
one is
say,
better.
taste it and let me know.
Yeah, I think what should happen is let's hear it on the comment section. Let's see it.
Yeah.
Let's read it from the comment section. We need you to tell us what you think is the best.
Maybe
Okay.
one of these country people, most of them will comment, and then you would think, oh, maybe more Ghanaians will come and say, yeah,
No,
it's the
I
best,
think
it's the best.
we'll not
Or
follow
Nigerians.
the feedback of Ghanaians. We'll not follow the feedback of Nigerians. Let's hear from non-Nigerians, non-Ghanaians. Tell us what you think
Yeah,
is
that's
the
what-
best.
That's
Exactly.
That's what we want to
interesting.
hear.
That would be interesting.
Yes,
Yeah?
yes.
That's what, so I think they're going to flood our comment section now with so many remarks.
That
on
is
this.
what I want.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. We've spent time talking on this, really.
Yeah.
I think now, I think what we want you to do is, what we do here is to promote African products and to showcase to Africans and non-Africans what we have here as Africans in Qatar. So in the next 1 minute, I want you to tell our viewers why you think they should come to your restaurant. sell your restaurant now, market your restaurant to our viewers. You have 1 minute.
Come to
Free publicity, free publicity.
Come to Mukase Ghanaian restaurant because we serve authentic.
Ooh.
If you want to taste authentic Ghanaian cuisine, then come to Mukase. Please taste it and tell me. You will thank me later.
All right, then. So let's get into the next question. When it comes to Ghana and Qatar and cultural similarities, do you think there's any similarities between Ghana and Qatar
I suppose.
in the food and culture similarities?
Food, no.
Really?
When it comes to home, like the family, yeah, Arabs have a family. They come together, help each other like that. They have big family, like Africans. That
Yes,
culture
that's
is like
definitely
Africa.
a similarity.
Yeah, definitely like uncles and aunties, you know, cousins.
So they
you
are
know.
family oriented, just like
Yes.
Africans are family
Yes,
oriented.
that I see.
Okay.
But the food, no, it's not the same.
Even in Ghana, we don't have things like chapati or kubus bread, flat bread.
Some of the Qataris will come with an image. I saw this on the internet. I want to try. Do you have it? And then they will buy.
Okay.
You know, some of them, they will find us on social media and they will send the image on the WhatsApp. Do you have this? I want to try.
So Qataris come to your restaurant.
Yes, sir.
That's amazing.
They don't come. They want delivery.
Okay.
Some of them will just take away and go.
Okay, but at least you're getting patronage from Qataris.
Yeah, and then other nationalities, Indians, some they come, Filipinos, and some of these Arabs from Africa. I mean, yeah,
Not
we are
Africa.
not targeting only Ghanaians. Because if I can eat Indian food, you and I can eat Turkish, Chinese, Filipinos food, right? Some of them you can easily eat. Why not? Why can't they eat? You know, when they come to our home, they eat and they enjoy. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. I just think it's good to know that there's a cross patronage. Okay, we are patronizing other nationals and their cuisines. So other nationals are patronizing the African cuisines. So which is good, which is all selling our culture.
And Americans, yeah.
So just because of time, I want to hear your opinion about this. You know, Qatar has been portrayed in a very bad way, or by some people who have never visited Qatar. They think Qatar is a difficult country with difficult rules, you know, and it's not a good place for people to come to. You've been here for about 8 years. Do you think these difficult rules exist? Do you think this is not the right place for people to stay?
Before I came to Qatar, you know, all the Arab countries are kept under the same umbrella. Don't go, they will kill you, blah, 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 you know? So for me, I was staying with my uncle and I told him when my ticket came out for me to travel, I'm going to Qatar. Hey, don't go. I said, I'm going. I had already done my research and I felt good. You know, I was afraid initially, but someone here told me and I came. Being in Qatar, Qatar is one of the, I haven't been to other countries, it's one of the safest country to be.
Oh, lovely.
Especially having children. That's what I see. And I hear most people say Qatar is one of the safest, you know, country to be. When it comes to health facilities, when I gave birth, my husband was like, oh my God, this treatment, they're going to finish me. I said, calm down.
Finish you in terms of the bill, yeah?
He's looking around, the treatment given to me, and he can imagine what they're going to charge him, you know. And I said, I heard it's free because I have health card.
Wow.
Because, and it was free.
So childbirth, it's free.
Yeah. If you have the health
card.
yeah.
Okay.
I gave birth in the women's hospital here. I only paid 100 riyal for sleeping on the bed.
100 riyal. How many days did you spend in the hospital?
2 days.
So 100 riyals, that's about $30?
They gave me my private room, everything is there. You know, that's what I'm saying, the treatment they were giving
Give you
me.
food also?
Was
They give you
They
food?
feed me twice in a day.
Wow.
You know,
That's amazing.
and my child has been going to hospital free until he's 1 year.
Oh, that is
And if you has the health card, they charge you like almost nothing, you know. So in Qatar is more safer, like multiple times in one country.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
with the new security index, Qatar came third in the world safest country.
And where was my country?
I don't know, I'm not asking.
Not even in the list. You know, if Qatar is third, so it's not true. People should just ignore. You know, you have to go. You have to experience something to believe. Don't listen. Don't always listen to people. I always say, if you have a dream, talk to the right people or search. I want to go to. You can say, you know, do your research and find out. You find this in Germany or US. Ask somebody, how do I go to US? How do I go to Germany? Don't tell them everything you're going to do there because people will discourage you.
Okay.
Someone was talking to me about Qatar the other day. Qatar didn't win the World Cup. And I said, so what? It's a game. This is a Ghanaian. And then he was like, Qatar paid money and blah, blah, blah. I said, you talk trash. This is not nice, you know. So I blocked him.
Oh.
Yeah, because the things he was saying, I said, you can't have a healthy conversation with such a person. I blocked him right away. I don't need you.
You got very upset because of
I was
Qatar,
upset.
because Qatar is brilliant.
Yeah,
a brilliant
no
country.
one is perfect. But, you know, he was like, I've never wanted to travel. But I know this person is suffering. He actually wants to travel. You talk like, he tries to talk like American. You don't want to travel though. But why do you talk like somebody? You know,
and you try to encourage him to travel.
And
to
people are envy, you know. So they try to discourage others. Don't go. Don't listen. You have to talk to somebody who can give you the correct answer.
That's good.
Don't just believe and sit down. Yeah, find out the truth. Is it true or no?
No.
So Qatar, that's not true. Qatar is a safe place to be.
Huh?
It's one of the safest place to be. I can leave my door open. I go and come back. Everything is okay. The way I hold my phone and I'm walking, unless I'll be knocked down by a car if I'm not careful.
Yeah.
But my country, I can't do this. You know, they will snatch it or cut my hand off and So.
It's good to hear this from you that have been here for about 8 years.
I wouldn't be here
It's
this
good
long.
to hear this from you.
Yeah.
I will be gone if it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very true, Esther. So I will just get to my last question for you.
Yes.
Okay. So we know that Qatar has invested a lot when it comes to tourism with very, very high expectations. So what would you have to say to Ghanaians back in Africa to visit and invest in Qatar?
Yeah, they should come.
What has your experience been that can motivate someone to come here?
They should come because Qatar is safe, and then the health facilities are good. Even you can pay a huge amount of money, you won't get what they give you.
For free here.
Okay.
Yeah, for free, exactly. So, and so it makes sense. Yeah, you just have to the rules. You have to listen to the rules. Imagine even the rules here, people are still messing up. So if these rules are not in Qatar, you and I will not be enjoying the stay here, you know, because some of these rules are not working in our own home. That's why we are running away, and that's why things are not going the way it's supposed to be.
Back home?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's worth coming here and invest. Yeah, you have to find out exactly what you think you should be investing into. Don't just waste the money or your resources. Yeah, so
it's good to hear this from you, Esther. It's when they say hear it from the horse's mouth. You've been here and you have your own opinion about this. So we're excited that your opinion about your stay here is positive, actually. So it's a good message to our viewers. Esther has been here for about 8 years. She has had a good time in Qatar, and she does not want to leave. She's here. So it's been a good conversation with you, Esther. Thank you so much for choosing to join us today.
Thank you for having me.
We knew that it was going to be exciting. When we thought of you coming on set, we knew that it's going to be an exciting time with you. So thank you very much. And I think our viewers will be happy having to listen to you in the last hour. So thank you so much, viewers, for joining us on today's episode. It's awesome. Delisha,
it really has been wonderful. Yes, always is. And as I said, it's always getting better. So we always leave here being so encouraged and so motivated that we know whenever we're going to meet, it's going to be amazing. So thank you so much, Esther, for your wonderful answers. But just before we let you go, we have a last segment. It's called Rapid Fire Question. Okay, so I'm just going to ask you a few. You look nervous. No, it's okay.
I'm wondering.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to ask you a few questions, and then you'll answer the first one that comes to mind as fast as you can. Okay? Ghana or Doha?
Doha.
Ooh. So just
I'm saying nothing. Just ask. I'm saying nothing.
Makola Market or Sokwakif?
Mokola.
Mokola. Why?
I can find everything.
Okay. Jollof rice or machbus?
Jollof rice.
Okay. All right. Well, that one we will not go into again. It's a done deal. Well, thank you so much, Esther. It's really been wonderful having you on the podcast today on The Insight. We've really enjoyed your conversation with us. We've really enjoyed your genuineness and telling us about your life story, which has really, really encouraged us. And I know it's really encouraged our viewers out there as well who've been listening on the podcast today. So thank you so much, Esther. And just something small from our side as a token of our appreciation to you. We just would love to gift you with something small on behalf of The Insight.
This to say thank you for coming.
Wow, thank you, Aurix Group. Oh, mashallah.
Mashallah. She said it, mashallah. You want to tell our viewers what mashallah means?
Beautiful, right? It's beautiful.
No, mashallah, it's like you're saying thank God.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
Yes.
mashallah.
Oh, I thought that one was alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, you can say also.
It's the same?
It's similar.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So thank you so
This
much
one.
for coming.
Mashallah.
So thank you so much, viewers. We're going to leave her to that so that she can spend time knowing that Sidra tree is very important to Qatar. Thank you for joining us.
She's so excited.
Yeah.
So delicious.
Well, viewers, there you have it again.
Thank you.
As promised, another amazing podcast just for you. So we are so happy that you tuned in today. And please don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at The Insight by Oryx. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. We really want to hear from you. We really want to hear from you, especially on today's episode. We really want to hear from you. So please don't hesitate to comment. And lastly, press that notification bell to remind you of any videos that we will be updating, okay? So that you can keep in touch and you will continue on this beautiful journey with us. So we're really, really thrilled and so excited for what is to come. And thank you so much once again for all the love and the support. So until next week, next time, same place. Please don't hesitate to join us. Until then, we'll see you soon.